Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to ShortSalePowerHour.com. I'm Kevin Kauffman. My partner Fred Weaver's behind the camera. We're Group 4610, Arizona's premier short sale team. This guy to my right, or to the left if you're watching this, is, well, you guys know who he is. This is the famous Rick Geha from Northern California.
Infamous.
Rick wanted to come to us today, guys, and talk about mindset. Today's Mindset Monday, as you know, and that's our favorite topic. And Rick's got something he wants to share with us.
All right, thank you guys very much for having me. Fred, you're doing a great job of holding on to that camera.
Yeah, Kevin, the viewers at home would like to know what the heck you're wearing and where are you today,
I'm at
Kevin?
Family Reunion 2010. I'm teaching a class later on this afternoon, so by the way, if you're here, come to our class. I believe we're teaching at 3 o'clock. Double check the breakout schedule. But this is my stop foreclosure sign.
Yeah, and actually it's attracting a lot of attention here in New Orleans. So we had people at lunch wonder if we were out to lunch with street workers. So way to go, very ingenious.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
All right, so our topic today is mindset, and it's actually one of my favorite topics. It's one of the things that we have to put into every class that we teach, because mindset is the biggest part about absorbing anything you might learn and deciding what to do with it. So one of the things that comes up for me, especially you got two great guys like Fred and Kevin that do short sales at an amazing level, and they're teaching the world about short sales. They're really spreading the goodwill. And right then and there starts with a mindset. The fact that they have the mindset that this is something that's amazing that we should not keep to ourselves. We should actually share it. We should actually enrich other people's lives by doing it. To me, that starts with a mindset of being bigger and better than just myself, but spreading it out to the world. Now, how might that apply to you doing something for your business on a daily basis, that every day you're doing something that would create major drastic differences in your life and move it towards where you'd like it to go. So let me ask you this question for a minute. How big of a life would you like to make for yourself? Let me ask it another way. Who do you know in your life who sees you much bigger than you see yourself? These are questions that you should ask yourself, and the people who see you bigger than you see yourself are the ones you want to start surrounding yourself with. What I like to look at is this. My mindset can be better if I'm the product of 5 great people around me. Jim Rohn used to say that you are the average of the 5 people you hang around. That's true. A buddy of mine used to say that, Kevin, and he'd say, if God is one of the 5 people you're hanging around, and I'm not putting my beliefs on you, I want you to know that he said this. He said, if God's one of those people that you hang around daily, then guess what? It brings up your average quite a bit in terms of the other 4 people that you might be hanging around. But really, truly, if you're going to live a great life, surround yourself with great people. Here's the visual I use. I used to surround myself with people who visually in my mind had a hold of my ankles and would say, Rick, we want you to succeed, except don't leave us behind. Help us, right? Now I want to surround myself with people who go like this, who say, go, succeed, and we'll be here if you need us. And those are the people who know that if I have success in my life, I will reach back and say, let me help you also. It's like climbing a mountain. Nobody climbs a mountain alone, especially when you're doing rock climbing. You reach down and grab up the other person. They get higher than you and they reach down and grab you. And that's the visual I want. Mindset is so much about first being willing to remember that life isn't just about me. It's about the people that I surround myself. We are not living on earth alone. So think about your life as you take it daily, step by step. You learn things, you go to classes, you listen to Fred and Kevin on their Power Hour. All of these things you're doing to make your business life better, because in your business life you make the money. And what do you do with the money? The money is there to fund your mission, to fund your dreams, to let you get to where your passion is. Well, think about all that and say, what am I doing every day that gets me nowhere? And what am I doing every day that gets me somewhere? And what are those things that I'm doing that actually move me forward? And what I'd like you to think for a minute, I heard a Marine speak one day, and this Marine said, he was asked a question, what did you learn the most when you were out there in combat in Afghanistan? And the one thing he said back right away is he said that I've learned that we are capable of 20 times more than we're capable of in our best moment ever. We're still capable of 20 times more than that. And what that helped me realize is I think about my day minute by minute and how much time I actually waste not being productive, not moving towards the dreams that I've created for myself. Instead, I'm locked into some fear paralysis or some reaction to something else that happened. And when I take make a cognizant decision to choose not to be in that reactive state, boom, I'm easily more able to move forward and do something that's dollar productive at that moment.
Choose and move.
Yeah. And choose and move. I have never heard that, but I've heard look, see, move. Like look, see, move, boom. And you make a choice. Today we were watching a video about the book Fish. If you've never read that book, 5 seconds?
You're good.
If you've never read that book, it's a great book, and it's about how the fish market is done at Pike's Place Fish Market in Seattle. And one of the things, there was a gentleman talking, and he said, if I wake up in a bad mood or I wake up unhappy because I've only gotten a couple hours sleep, well, it's my fault. I was the one out gallivanting last night and not get enough sleep to go to work. He said, but all I have to do, and he went like this on the knees, all I have to do is make a choice to feel different, to be different, to act happy, to be excited, to be able to enjoy my work. And ladies and gentlemen, if your work is what brings you down and you absolutely hate it, stop doing it. Go find other work.
Amen.
There's lots of other work. If real estate isn't your thing, then don't do real estate. But do something, because you need to make that money to fulfill your life's passions.
Rick, I think what you just talked about here today is really what Kevin and I have been hitting on for a while in kind of the themes of some of our short sale power hours, which is, hey, you're not just doing short sales because they're fun. I mean, these things will drive you crazy. You have to have a real passion and desire for the people you're helping, and a bigger mission and a why than just, I want to close short sales because those are the only listings I can find in my market.
That's a great point. I talked to a guy. Yeah, I talked to a guy who was a carpenter, and he said he used to hate his job until one day he realized that the nail and the hammer and the wood represented the dreams of some person who was going to live in the home he was building. And he said, from that day on, I loved my job.
Wow.
And that's kind of the whole context of it. So you take that as you will, but here's what I want you to remember. When you get done watching this video, you just enrich yourself with some information that may help you. I could say this stuff all day and it's going to help people or not help people. It's only going to help you when you make a choice to use it. So if you use it, think about that for a minute. Will you use it to make a difference in your life today? That's all I ask.
Wow. That might be the most inspirational short sale power hour we have ever had, my friend. Guys, we're gonna wrap
Hey,
this
but
up.
before we close down, actually, I wanna make a note for those of our viewers here in the Phoenix area that are watching. Rick's actually going to be with us locally on April 6th, Tuesday, April 6th. Rick's going to be teaching a class. Kevin and I are sponsoring it and bringing Rick to the Valley, so encourage you guys to show up for that. And I know Rick has a busy schedule all around the country, and when we post this video up right under the comments here, you're going to see some of Rick's upcoming dates. Encourage you, as you're around the country, to go check out some of Rick's classes. Amazing content, guys, and this gentleman right here has one of the biggest hearts of anybody I've ever met.
Absolutely, guys. So I'm going to teach you our ending on the spot. You've never seen this before, I know, but here's how we wrap up every single short sale power hour. It's a little chant, okay?
All right, yeah.
Ready? It goes like this. Short
Sale power hour. Short sale power hour.
Crush it.
Crush it.
Crush it.